What's up? I am back with another box opening for you. This time we're going to open the Rebel Command Center. But these last few playsets, I'm going to be honest, these playsets are hard for me to find. This one is different because in the past I have bought all my playsets from sellers who I've known or who I've done business with in the past. I know that they're collectors. I know that what they advertised is as advertised. I've seen them sell to other people many, many times. This is different because I am buying from an eBay seller. And I told myself I wasn't going to go through that on this playset run. But these last few playsets, I'm going to be honest, these playsets are hard for me to find. I have been going on hunts. I have been looking on sites and asking people that I normally do business with, do you have these? When they do, other people swoop up and buy them. Not their fault. These things are in high demand when you reach some of these playsets. This one, not very hard to find, but not a lot of people who are selling it in the Rebel Command Center and selling it at a price and condition that I'm willing to buy. So this is going to be kind of nerve-wracking for me, maybe for you too, but I'm going to go through, open this, because when you're buying these vintage items, it is very important that you buy from sellers who are going to package this right. In this case, I have no idea what to expect in the packaging. I'm hoping that everything comes out cool and everything comes out great. Let's just get right into it. And I have to be very, very careful on how I open these. I am using cooking shears. So I do have to be careful not to cut anything inside because I don't know how this particular seller is going to be packaging things like this. So when I'm cutting this, just know that I'm very, very cognizant to be careful of my fingers and also what and how this package could be. The last time I bought something on eBay, it was an action figure. Action figures, at least when I was buying on eBay, it was like the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi figures. Not very expensive. This is different. So far, so good. Everything seems to be packaged well. Bubble wrap. You have paper on the sides to, for crushing or anything like that. Bravo to the seller I got this from. This playset is light. Was not expecting it to be this light. There it is. This is your first look at the Rebel Command Center Adventure Set. Now this was a Sears exclusive. Comes with 3 new action figures. Let's take a look at the box. The box is in, I would say, okay condition. There's a lot of wear, especially on the edges. The litho and the art is okay. There's a little bit of warping that I can feel here, and that just comes with a lot of wear and tear. This flap right here is coming detached. That is okay for me because the box does have a good structural integrity, meaning that it's not going to fall apart. If I do decide to display this on the shelf, which I am, and I've already bought an acrylic case for this, I'm not going to put it on in this episode, but what you're seeing me do right now is just looking at it initially to see how it came. I'm going to do an in-depth episode, as I always do, talking about the history of this, showing you how to put it together, things like that, and going more in depth on my endeavor in buying this from eBay. All right, you took care to put a lot of this stuff in there. That way nothing really does bounce around. Like I said, the flaps aren't in the best of shape. Both flaps are there. That's a good thing. It is factory sealed on the other side, so no need to even open it from that side or try to. You want to keep those things sealed, just this one. So here is the thing that I'm going to have to do for this. This playset came very, very dirty. Look at it. It has a lot of grime on it. Not the whitest that I've seen ever. So I am going to be cleaning this one up for sure. But if there's a way that I could find another base and just get another base that's clean, I know I should have done that. That's the thing with buying on eBay for me. When I see it and it's complete, I overlook things like this when I really shouldn't. But I am going to clean it. I should be wearing gloves because who knows how moldy this thing could potentially be. I do have to wash my hands and make sure I don't touch my face right now or my eyes. But this will be getting a really good clean. In the episode, I'll show what I clean it with and things like that. But let's go over what this came with. This came with the base, obviously. This came with the backdrop. And there should be 2 of these insert cardboard pieces. Yep, there's the last one inside here. So 3 pieces to the cardboard is what this came with. And then this is really why I bought this. For this box right here. And this is the box that the figures came in initially. These are really hard to find in okay condition or good condition. This is in, I would say, okay condition because there is a rip right here from, I guess, tape that was on it. Maybe it was connected to something by glue because it looks like there is fragments of glue on there. All in all, I think I did okay. I would score myself on the lower end of okay. On the border of bad to okay. If I was to collect anything in my collection over again, it would be this. But for right now, I see everything as complete on here. Besides the figures, which I will have to go in there. I did just get the catalog. And I bought the instructions for this. Here's the instructions for this thing. And I'm going to open it right now. Here are the instructions for this thing. The Rebel Command Center. I did also buy an Empire Strikes Back catalog from my friends over at the Haunted Chronicles, Andy. He's sending me about 5 catalogs that I need for those playsets back there. This one too. But I had to buy these separate. This is, I would say, it's an okay condition. There's no rips in it. There are some stains in there. Looks like a blood stain right there. This thing has seen battle. At least it's complete as far as the base playset goes. I know I'm missing the figures. Maybe I should have paid a little bit less for it. So that's why I think I grade myself, I would say, a C. A definite C. Not a C+. A C. I think this is just fair. This is okay. I do have a lot of work to restore it to make it look presentable. You know, it's not white as white can be. If I was to collect another playset over again, it would be this one. But here it is, and this is a playset that I'm going to be doing a deep dive on, where it came from, the history of it, and there is a lot of history. You know, this is the playset that took the design from the Land of the Jawas, and also from one more I'm missing, the Hoth Ice Planet playset, which I do have both of them. I'm glad I got it. This was the main thing why I bought this, and I could have probably gotten this for a better price had I waited for a little while. I could have definitely gotten one that was in cleaner shape. I do have a lot of work to do for the cleaning, but thank you for joining me on this. I hope you join me for the deep dive on this episode. As always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.
If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.